Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. We figured out some weird, crazy shit. We can rewrite the world in the dark world, and it's pretty nuts. Let's try to get this Rider-Man out of this dark world, shall we? Take this light bulb.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
Now I have to go this way. Okay, arrow. Oh. Word of lamp. Flashlight charge on killing an enemy. Stun enemies with flashlight moves, yeah.
It's bad luck to be on this case.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's bad luck.
Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Wake.
Not that. Punk.
Alan Wake.
No. Not at all.
Alan Wake.
You've lost your mind. I'm not Alan Wake. I am just a shadow. No. Nearly here.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Yakuza boxes. Gimme.
Hey, Alan.
What's up?
Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
The sketch you have does look like the door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has
Kinda.
something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
What is this place? A dream? It feels like it. Not real, no place, every place, all places, any place. New York, not NYC. Way to other places in ecstasy. Is Door the gatekeeper or trying to get somewhere everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access, window. Okay. Here. We head out. Night Springs. Scratch. Initiation. No. Demon. Okay. Actually, it's my story. Voice. Eee.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
You need help. Good luck.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Rewrite the derailed dreams.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
This one? No, that is the one we're on.
This would move the story forward. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
not wake. I'm your worst fucking nightmare. Bitch. There we go.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. It was locked from the other side. The plot element I found would drive the story forward. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Oh my god. Awesome.
None of this was real. It was all real.
Oh my god, that sounded so bad. I think it was right behind me. I did not want to turn around.
Me.
You write some crazy stories, Alan. It's the same room I was just in. Over here, over there, behind this. How am I supposed to get it behind that? No. Just kind of wasted it. Okay.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape.
Okay.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
So where am I? Caldera Station?
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it.
I don't understand. Unless I just shoot it. You know? Yep. Okay, well, that was easy enough. Yeah, fuck that darkness projectile shit. That sounds terrible. No. You must be mistaken, sir. I'm Bob. Bob Jim. Good God, there's so many of them. Is there anything in here worth a damn? No. A light to take.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so sick of them giving me empty things. That is such bullshit. Get out of here. Huh?
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
No. No. Whole bunch of no. Demons. No. Back on up, sir.
Alan Wake.
No. Some stuff over here. Oh, good. Good. Give me actual stuff, please. Thank you. Will you back off, man? I don't even have my flashlight on. What you doing here?
I had a new scene to use, a new setting.
That didn't do it. Or maybe it did. Huh. Try another plot board. Murder cult.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Rider, the first word, not the last, in the shadow. Eye open, this is your time. Ritual, friends will meet. The rider, not of the last, the shadow casts. Third eye, project the night, this is your time when you're gone. Not the writer, the light, shadow, to write, to lead, will meet.
I had a new idea, a new story thread.
I haven't tried this one yet, though. Oh, no, that was the one I was running.
Something like a war story, but I had to keep going.
Oh my god. What's happening? Now I go this way.
Come on! Grab these words.
Oh, get bit, demon!
Stop the story. It never was a story.
Oh my god. Run,
Make you choke on the story.
Alan. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's my story. Yeah, that's right. I'm not playing games. Where do I go, man?
This is my story.
No, it is not.
These words are your throat.
Whoa.
You're lost. And these words are your throat.
Oh god.
You will drown here.
That takes it. What the hell? He like sat down the fucking med kit, opened it up and shit. Fucking. Oh no, dude.
You lost the plot. You are in my story.
I will. Just give me a second. There you go. Story ended. Game over, bitch. No. Oh God. How about this, you son of a bitch? Oh God, let me move. No, no! Kill him! Holy shit. Put the light back. Put the light back. Oh. Suck on that, stupid punks. You need to be quick slotted so bad. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Nuh-uh. Back on up for a second. Word of action. Mallet shotgun, flare gun. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Not very helpful just yet. Increased damage dealt to enemies, close proximity, makes Allen 20% harder for enemies to detect. Increased damage received from darkness projectiles. Yeah, those suck. Another scene.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes.
Oh my God.
Hearing whispers around burn barrels. Mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. New York.
Lumberjack douchebag.
Hardwick.
Golly. Want some? Punk ass punks. Oh. Go back. Now what? Oh, not that way. shit, I have no idea.
I had a new beat for the story.
Okay.
The dark presence. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Can we just run now? Now what? Really? Oh, go, Alan, go, Alan. Alan, light.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Should I save? Let's save.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Oh my good God. Yep. Not run fast at all, sir.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
I am the light bearer. I come to light your shit up. This is the way out. An overlap.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
Oh, that's when we
I'm
connect.
Saga Anderson, FBI.
Remember when she grabbed the heart?
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
So
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Music time. Oh, this is Poe. Didn't we hear this? I love Alan Wake. Always gives me so much new shit to listen to every time. It's always good. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. Oh, I could probably.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem?
The writer of the first
No.
word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadows cast, the third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. It's from Thomas Zane. He was a poet.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it.
That
hanging in the
looks
air.
so cool.
A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see. And yet, making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level. Overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Ah. Did I not get it? Looks like I can't get it from here. What if I do that? There it is. Yeah. Free ammo. Alright. The dark place. Alice Wake. What?
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I'm supposed to. Where too far out there? Place to go? Okay. Wait, this is where I came from, isn't it? Yes. Oh.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
Definitely an echo.
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Alan Wake!
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
I'll murder Scratch in his butt. Right in his butt. Murder butt.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake,
Feel like
his
I am
ex,
now.
she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Shit. Why did you write her into the story, Alan? Oh, that's not ominous. Sure, this is fine. Okay.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Right.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Oh.
This symbol wasn't here before.
Is that what that symbol means?
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
This is not my house.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Video art dock on screens. Focal point of the dark place. On multiple screens. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Put it in the camera. See your pictures?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes.
Crazy.
About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Scratch. It was Scratch.
He always did have anger in him.
Why does your ring keep glitching out? Is it digitally processed?
I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Maybe I can go into it. What? This is so cool. I don't know what's happening.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story, And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Oh. Looped forever, I guess.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy.
So they both got out?
My memory is full of holes, and I'm
Or
not
you're
sure how much I
Scratch.
can trust.
I don't know.
It's like a half-forgotten dream.
What is up with the dual coffee thing? Like, are they the same person?
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I figured.
insane. And there's so much of it.
Yeah, we got shit to look at.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Fiction coming into contact with the dark place, the power to change reality. There. There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. Wake, Scratch, and the Dark Presence are interchangeable. Well-lit areas are safe from taken presence. Wake was trapped in the darkness 13 years. Wake, the story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual.
Nope.
Vectors in the media, there's still time to fix this. Waste must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed and Scratch can be sent back to the dark place. If we don't stop Scratch, use the story permanently change reality with your fist. Some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place. The page called the area an overlap. Overlap. Use the card to link overlap by reciting the poem. Triangle carving on the left was found. Yes, it was.
Doesn't look right.
This body to be discovered or just metal carving? She never upgraded anything because her upgrades are so expensive. More bullets.
Saga had lost count of how many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Thank you, Alan.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain
Thinking
author.
I need to run it on medium.
Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
He's confused, bro. That dark place messes with your head, man.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages
The mother
safe,
is the
the
seer.
dark shining of the
It's
words.
her.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
The cult followers should be followers of Scratch. Could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. The cult working for Scratch. Cult of the trees in possession of the clicker. Where's the clicker? Cult of the tree has it.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Trailer. I'm not in a trailer. But we'll do this. And I will leave this one right there because that's another hour. So, see everybody in the next one. See you later.